Yo guys, welcome to the Anxious Android, and today we're going to be talking about evolutions in Pokemon Duel. Now, evolutions are a very powerful thing in Pokemon Duel, and not a lot of people take advantage of them. So I'm going to show you today of how you can use this little trick, these little hack to get the best Pokemon going, and to get more power and more abilities. So let's see how this works. So for instance, I'm going to take an example of a Pokemon that you've seen before, Vibrava. Now in my EX Killer deck, this is one of the main Pokemon in it. Vibrava evolves into Flygon. Now, the prerequisite to evolving, so the thing you have to do before you evolve, is take out an opponent. Now with some other Pokemon it's very difficult, especially with the pre-evolutions, because they're not always as powerful. But Vibrava has Dragon Breath, which is 70, Mudshot, which is 40, which is really good. And then he will evolve into Flygon. Now you're probably looking at this and thinking, well, it doesn't get that much of a difference. Vibrava's Dragon Breath was more. Now when you evolve in Pokemon Duel, you gain extra attack power. So for each of your white attacks, you gain 10. For each of your purple attacks, you gain 1 star. So Darko Meteor will be a 2-star move when Flygon evolves. So this in turn makes your Flygon very overpowered. This is why I use Flygon in my decks, and especially I run Vibrava first and then Flygon. This will in turn give you so much more to work with. You know, you'll have 2 70 moves and 2 purple moves that have +2 or 3 stars, which is pretty good. You're pretty covered there. Now, to set up evolutions is very simple. I'm going to show you how to do this. So let me go to my deck manager. I'm going to take one of my random decks, this one, and we're going to edit figures. So if you look here at Pichu, he has 2 dots below him. Now these 2 dots represent the evolutions. So my Pichu has 2 evolutions attached to it. So during a match, Pichu can evolve into Pikachu, and then Pikachu can also evolve into Raichu. Now let's remove one of these and I'll show you how to add them in. So here we go. Let's take Vibrava. We put Vibrava in, and then we click the dot below him, and below Vibrava will be the evolved form of Vibrava, which is Flygon. If we click him, it adds him to the chain. I call this an evolution chain. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but that's the way I use it. He's now chained, he's evolution chained to this Pokemon. So even though we only have 6 Pokemon, technically we have these 6, plus Flygon, plus Pikachu, plus Raichu. So we have like 9 Pokemon now in a 6 Pokemon deck. This is really good for if you're coming up against opponents who are running quite powerful cards. If you manage to get an attack off and evolve, it changes the dynamic of the game. It can throw a lot of people off. I've played with my Flygon Killer deck so many times and people have just gone all out. I've managed to get that one hit with a Vibrava and then evolved, and then that's it. Darko Meteor has taken over and started doing some serious damage to people. This is what you want to use in Pokemon Duel. You want to use evolutions coupled with, a few pretty good EX cards. If you don't have loads of EX cards, look at your evolutions, see what you can use and see how they can benefit you. If you want a basis to go off, please check out my previous video, the EX Killer deck, because that is a great way to start building non-EX decks and really having fun with Pokemon Duel. So guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you like my videos, please check out my previous ones. On the left hand side there should be one there waiting for you, And if you want to keep up to date with my content, please click the little Android to the right. Now guys, I will see you in the next episode, so take care and peace out.